Hello and welcome to Taekwondo Training. I'll be your instructor for today's show, Bob Lemire. I got a special show for you today. What I'm going to do is go back 2 years. I did a show with my grandson. He just turned 4. And my experiment was I never taught him anything, and no one had ever taught him at the age of 4 martial arts. So I brought him on the show, show him right from the beginning, so that it would help you at home if you want to show your children. Everything was going fine except for maybe 15 to 18 minutes into the show, and he had enough. He got bored, or he was hungry, and that was it. He was done with the show. And I never had the show put on the air. But as I watch on my Facebook memories, and I had a couple of videos of it, I started laughing and started showing people, and I go, wow, I got to get that back. So Ron here at the studio, he helped me out. We found it, 2 years. We're going to show you this, what I went through. He started off great, then he fell apart on me, and I had to stop the show. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain for the final 10 minutes of the show what you can do to keep your child interested, if not any sport, all right? And so I'm going to just show you, this is a clip. It's about maybe 17 minutes long, 18 minutes long. Check this out. Hello and welcome to Taekwondo Training. I'll be your instructor for today's show, Bob Lemire. Joining me on today's show is none other than the famous Jerry Gagnon. Jerry, welcome to the show. Nice job. Jerry's 4 years old. Jerry's my grandson. How old? 6. He's 6, all right. So anyway, so what we're going to do, I've never trained with Jerry, Taekwondo. And what I want to do is show you, I want to show you some easy technique you can show children. Now, normally when people come to the school with children under the age of maybe 7 or 6, I would say let's wait. A lot of times people want to get really quick and go into it. If you don't do things right and let their growth plates and let them develop, they can kind of get hurt too. Then the attention span is another thing. All right, so we got a half hour here. Hopefully the attention span will last. And I'm going to show you some basic things and a couple of little exercises they can do that they can have fun too. All right, so very first one. What we're going to do is, I'll stay with Jerry down here. What we're going to do is we're going to bring our hands up here and make a fist. All right, as I say, we've never practiced together before. This is the first time. And I wanted to show you how it is when you start right from, and he's ready to kick. All right, what we're going to do is, we're not going to do the kick yet. We're going to do a fighting stance. And what I told him, what I'm going to tell him right now is, just like when you're walking, all right, put your hands up. That's your fighting stance. So if you're going to fight, look at, you want to be in that stance. All right, now you keep your hands close to your face. Look at, perfect stance. And that's what we call a left fighting stance. All right, now let's swap to the right fighting stance. All right, so we're going to swap the other foot, go to the front. All right, can you keep, there you go, all right? And they want to keep their balance right there. We want to get that shoulder width apart, all right? Not too far away, right there. All right, now keep your hands up, and that's the fighting stance, all right? So when you're going to fight, you don't fight any other stance but that stance right there. That gives you good balance. Now, from here, tight fist, all right? You're dying to do that front snap kick, huh? You like that front snap? Okay, right before the show, I said what type of kicks you're going to do, and he wants to do it right away. You're going to do that kick from way back here. So this foot's going to go up here in the front. All right, now, no, you're going to kick with this foot. All right, we're going to pick the leg up, kick, back down, and back here. Up, kick, back. Remember to come back, down. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold you. All right, get into a fighting stance. There, that's the chamber. Now get back into your fighting stance after. There, up, kick, back, down, and back. All right, up, back, down. All right, up, kick, back, down, right there. All right, now I held them. Hands always stay up. Now I'm not going to hold them. All right, I'm not going to hold you. Now you have to try to keep your balance. You kick and then come back. All right, very good. Try it again. Now bring it back. Yes. Kick. All right, now do it in one fast kick. And back. Up, kick. All right, that's a front snap kick. kick. All right, how was that? That's the first time you've really done a front snap kick in a fighting stance. All right, now what we always do, and we teach the children, got to do right and got to do left. You got to do both. You got to do both. All right. So if you kick with your right, you got to kick with. This is my grandson. All right. We have some fun together, me and this guy. All right. So ready? All right. Come on, Joe. You got to stand up. Stand up. Come on. Right, we're gonna kick with this foot. All right. Ready? We're gonna do a front snap. Go. Kick up. Way up. There it is. And bring it back. Kick up. All right. Now what I want you to do is keep your hands up here. All right. Look straight ahead and then kick. Ready? Okay. Come on. You got to stand up now. Now, when we're training children, the attention span, especially for maybe 4, 5, 6 years old, it just lasts. When they know that they're working, they get bored quick. So they want to have that fun. All right. So you try to get a couple of kicks. Then what you got to do is you got to deflect the attention, because if you keep it on that, they're done. So we're going to get the pads, and you're going to kick the pad, because that's fun. Am I right? All right. Now I got your attention. Now with the front snap kick, what kind of stance did I just say we're going to have? That's the front snap, but where's your fighting stance? All right. Like you're going to walk right back there. All right. Watch this. Front snap. Kick the pad. No, kick it. How was that? You would have broken a board if that was a board. All right. Get back into your stance. All right. Fighting stance. All right. There it is. Hands up. See how we're going to always do the same thing over and over. Hands up. All right. Front snap kick. Like you're going to break a board. Boom. That's your front snap kick. But now what we're going to do is try to go a little higher. Uh-oh. And you got to keep your balance. You think you can keep your balance? I don't know. Where's your hand supposed to be at all times? There you go. Look at. Whoa! How was that? That's a high front snap kick. See, now this is how high you are. Look at you and me the same height. That's like you kick me in the face. Ready? Whoa! Now after you kick, bring it back so you don't lose your balance. Boom! Excellent. One more. One more. Hands up. Always got to have your hands up. Ready? Excellent. Now, so their chamber is going to be a little off, all right? And you know, it's just young children, but let them do it. The more you do these exercises, you're going to start get a feel. So the first time you do it, they're going to be bouncing around because they think they can already know it, right? Then next time they do it, they go, oh, I kind of remember this the next day or the next couple of days, all right? How about we throw a punch? Want to throw a punch to the pad? One thing about throwing punches to the air or whatever, because on the way here today, he goes, am I going to break a board? Then you ask me to break, and we're not going to break boards today. But you wanted to break a board. But maybe next time if we can train. All right, where's your fighting stance? Nice. All right, think about it. Nice. All right? You got that fighting stance. Now, where's your hands? All right? All right, you just want to throw punches. All right? All right, let's slow it down. Fighting stance, right there. All right? Hands up. How about we just go 1? Remember? 1, 1, 1. I tried to show him right before the show, this is what we might be doing. All right? Now, let me see you do that without punching me. Perfect. See how you come back? Now, stay in the stance. Let's try that punch. Keep your hands up. All right? And turn it. You're going to turn it and then back. Turn, back. Turn, back. Hard. Back. and you revert back to your hook. I like that. You have an arsenal, all right? Good thing to do. As I say, and he already knows because right before we started this, we had 10 minutes. All right, we had 10 minutes, and he started doing things, and I know what children like. All right, let's do the jump over here. Let's practice our jumps. Constantly trying to change the workout. There you go. Jump on it and jump off. 1, 2, quick. 1, 2, quick. All right, jump over it. All right, one more time. Jump over it. Okay, jump over it. All right, let's do this. Look at the camera. All right. Okay, I'm going to wait for you. You almost done? Okay. Look at the camera. Jump as high as you can and bring your legs up. All right? But you got to land good. Jump high. Jump. All right, come back over here. Come back over here. All right? Now, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to call, this is a stance from the learn their punches, all right? Horse riding stance. Now, make believe you're riding a horse. You know how you ride a horse? All right, stand up. All right, bend your knees just a little. All right? Now, this is how we're going to try to practice punches. All right, nice tight fist. All right, see my hand out there? We're going to turn. Look at it. As I punch, I'm going to turn with the other. As I punch with one hand, I'm going to turn with the other. As I punch with one hand, I'm going to turn with the other. Let me see you try that. Punch, punch, and turn with the other. And when this comes back, they both turn. And they both turn. Look at that. Go very slow. Yeah, and turn. All right, turn, and now punch. There you go. Always up. Punch. Nice and slow. Good. If you had a mirror, but we're looking at you in the mirror. We're looking at you in the TV. 1, 2. Close your hand. Close your hand for a tight fist. Yeah. 1, 2. Close your hand. All right. All right. So Jerry, can I ask you a question now? No. Like, because we got to take a break every once in a while. All right. And I got the microphone here. Now, what sports do you like to play? What do you play at when you play sports? I forget.
Karate.
All right, say karate. Wait, this is your first class. Do you play baseball?
Yeah.
Well, you're a good baseball player, I heard. And how about basketball? And you're a good basketball player.
I used to play basketball.
Yeah, well, you last year, and now this year you're going to play again. Am I right? Okay. Now, this is what we're going to do. Side thrust kick. I'm going to show you side thrust kick. All right? Ready? Side thrust, up and to the side.
Well,
look at.
I just want to go to mountain.
Is that it? What's
I
that?
just want to go to mountain.
Yeah. So up here, side thrust. Look at, and keep your hands up. The show's almost. Look, we're halfway done with the show. All right. Up and side thrust. Look at how he's got that side thrust. That's pretty good. All right. Can you do that? Can you do that without me? Up and to the. No, that's fun. Snap kick. All right. So up, side thrust, and back. All right. Over here. Up. Hit my hand. There it is. All right. Look at it. Hit my hand. Ready? Good. All right. Now we're going to hit the pad. If this was a board, what would it be like breaking it, right? Ready? Up. Not. There you go. Pick your leg up. All right. So when we pick our leg up, we want to kick to the side.
I want to go to mom.
Okay. So.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry. Okay. We're almost done. What I want you to do right now, all right, jump over that, all right? Jump over that as high as you can, all right? Don't jump on it now. Jump. There you go. One more time. Jump. 2. Okay. Now, this is what we're going to do, you and me. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make believe we're fighting. All right? So stand up, and we're going to make believe we fight. All right? Ready? Okay. You're going to stand up. Okay. You ready to stand? You think that's good? Huh? Are you going to? Why don't we do this? Let's stand up, and we're gonna do some front snap kicks. You're going to do a front snap kick to me. Come on, bud. Come on. We're almost done. Yeah. Okay. All right. Then this is what we're going to do. I want to see you do some sit-ups. Let's do sit-ups. See, I don't even think you could do sit-ups. Can you do the sit-ups? Ready? Go. Can you do a sit-up? Ready? Go. Way up and get that. Get that. Ready? Ready? Do you feel that in your stomach? All right. Ready? Try to do it again without me. You did one. All right. Now what I want you to do is stay back there. Raise your legs. Right, keep them there. Raise your legs. Keep them there. Up. All right. That's it. Ready? Raise your legs. Up. Up. And can you keep them there? Bet you can't keep them until I count to 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You did it. All right.
I just want to go to
You want to get what? You were gonna. We're almost done. Huh? Come here. We'll do the pad. Want to do the pad? You like doing that exercise, huh? So, as you can see, he wants to go to Meme's now. He wants to go to grandmother's. What we do is, that's why I say, when we have children come to the school, and this is tough, because at that age, say you have unless you're having a lot of kids, all right, and you do certain fun exercises. He's making up his own exercises with his imagination. But if you had a class with, all different ages, almost impossible to keep the class going, because their attention span at the age of 4 and 5, what it is their imagination goes wild. Come over here, because there's cameras over there. There's cameras over there. Okay, come on. And what we do is we have fun with this guy. And at the age of 4, huh? Can you do me a favor? Can you show me 1-2 punch before we end the show? Because the show's almost done. All right. So we're gonna show. Right before we go, we're gonna do 1-2 punch. All right. So let me show them 1-2 punch. Okay. Ready? Go. 1-2 punch. Let me show you the 1-2 punch. Yeah. All right, kid. Yeah. All right. Come on over here. We're almost done with the show. When you have the energy level, all right, that these guys have, what I worry about is accidents, all right, or children hurting each other because you can't watch 20 kids all at once. Jerry, we're all done, okay? Guys, you're gonna have to shut this down here. We're almost done. We're going to shut it down. Well, as you can see, I had my hands full. And why it took me 2 years to put that out, I just almost forgot about it. And I just had tears in my eyes laughing. I could see how exhausted I was getting, too. I'm exhausted now watching it. What you do, and as I said, he was 4. He told me he was 6, and I knew he was 4, but, I wasn't going to argue with him. Their imaginations go crazy. And if you try to stifle them, if you try to hold them and do something that they're tired of doing, they're going to hate it, all right? Even in, sometimes school, in first grade, have a kid sit down for an hour and a half without preparing them for it. I mean, boy, that's tough, because they just want to they want to move, that energy level. So my advice, and as you see, I just did the basics, especially if they never trained before. Have them learn this, all right? If they don't want to do martial arts, let them do sports. Jerry's into every ball game. You give him a ball, that kid's unbelievable now at 6 years old. Soccer, lacrosse, baseball, we're trying for football. And he wants to do it. He likes that. So don't push them if they don't want to train. But you can, at home, show them a couple of things that'll help them out in the real world when a bully comes or someone comes and wants to hurt them. They've got to be able to protect themselves, all right? Or they're going to be shy. But if they feel that confidence, all right, because they know they can throw a punch or a kick, and someone sees that, a bully, they're going to kind of leave them alone. They're going to go after, see, bullies go after people who aren't going to fight back, all right? And if you fight back, better than not fighting back, all right? And I always tell them, tell your parents, tell your teachers, don't worry about, being a tattletale. If you're, especially young kids, all right? They should not be bullied, and that's my number one thing. I do not like bullying. When my son was probably that age, 4 years old, 5 years old, we're talking 40-something years ago, he went to preschool, and he was fine. Everything was good. We were playing around. All of a sudden, one day, 2 months into the thing, I got a note. Mr. Lemire, please have Jimmy refrain from throwing a kick. So I kicks at people. He was kicking high, too. I went to the school, and the daycare, I said, what's going on? Well, a kid hit him. A kid hit him. I mean, bigger kid, whatever. He hit him, all right, and Jimmy didn't hit him back. Jimmy threw a front round kick and come up around his head. And I don't know if he, I told him he has to watch it, but he was protecting himself. He never got touched again, all right? And I don't condone any violence at all, but you have to protect yourself. And if you teach a child how to protect themselves, they're going to be happier. All right? So they don't have to go to schools or whatever if you don't want to do Taekwondo, but teach them the basics. The basics, especially your hands up here. Protect your head at all times. All right? Keep your hands nice and tight. Show them a good fist. Not with the thumb in and not with the thumb out. Show them a good fist. You close your hand, you go like that, number one, their first lesson. Hands up. All right? Just, if they're a righty, all right, get them in a left fighting stance and just have them throw a punch. Okay. How easy is that? All right? 1, 2. They learn how to do that. And some other kid's coming over bully, and they want to slap him, and he just pops and pops. No more bullying, all right? Again, never will I condone violence, and I do not. And if I was to find out, and my instructor was the same with us, I find out you go and start a fight, and bully, don't ever come back to my school again. That's my theory, all right? But train, if you can, 5 minutes with your children, and do it yourself. Get on your knees and say, come on, 1, 2, let's practice. 5 minutes, all over. A couple of days later, next day, 5 minutes. Okay, let's just throw that kick. All right, pick your leg up. And the show's on YouTube. I got the YouTube channel, TKD, Grandmaster Bob Lemire, YouTube. TKD, Grandmaster Bob Lemire, YouTube. You see all the shows I've done. Go right down there. And every one of them is basic, all right? With blocks, and so it's easy. I don't make this show advanced. It's not an advanced show. This is a show for you at home to train or train your children, train your spouses or anyone, all right, how to do basic stuff. Hands up, 1, 2, practice that. Hands up, front snap, all right? Hands up, bring your leg up, side thrust. These are on all my shows, all right? And the thing is, the basics is like the left fighting stance. Right? You see how quickly he got that left fighting stance. He never saw it before, and within 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I'd say left fighting stance, and he started getting into it. All right? That's just very, very first class. The fighting stance is so important because it gives you balance. He's not gonna fight like this, right? He's not gonna just be all off balance. He's gonna get like this. If he gets like this and hands go up, at the age of, a young age, to protect himself. And he gets used to that. 10, 11, 12, 13, when the fighting and the bullying gets worse, and he's already used to this, all right, he'll be in school and he's going to be at ease, all right? Can't guarantee it because you don't know what's out there, and the world is getting crazier and crazier, but you have to protect yourself. If you've never trained yourself, you're a mother or father, and you've never trained at all, train with me on this show and the basics so that you know. So that when someone comes at you and your hands come up here and you get into a fighting stance and you're nice and loose, psychologically they're going, oh, whoa, we got something. They might still come after you, but if you have some kind of arsenal, all right, and if they come after you and they go like this and all of a sudden you give them a shot to the groin area, to the midsection, high section, basic front snap kick, all right, boy, they're going to maybe think twice and leave you alone, all right? And as I say, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If you say, come on, it's Taekwondo time. They love calling it karate. Everything's karate. It's karate time. A lot of times, especially with the school, younger kids that I had, and I was lucky I had grandmasters, all my friends that I trained with for many. We all stayed in the same school, so we had so much help. It was unbelievable, and it still is, all right, the Taekwondo school. All grandmasters, 9th, 8th, 7th degrees, all still training together, training people. Just try to remember that in little spurts of 5 to 10 minutes, okay? And you'll be so happy you did. And if you're a parent, never trained before, you should learn some self-defense with it, all right? And you can have fun doing it. And get yourself a little pad. You can order anything online today, anything. And all you do is Google sports equipment, martial art equipment. It's not expensive. You get yourself a nice pad. Kids love to hit it. And you can love to hit it too. If you have a friend or something, you're hitting that pad. Now, you're not just doing the martial arts. You're focusing. You're getting balance. You know how to kick without falling. You're getting power, all right? That's just by practicing. You don't have to, and the people say, oh, I got to practice every day for 3 hours. Well, yeah, if you wanted to go for a high black belt or something, or you want to train for a tournament, but that you don't have to have that type of stamina if you don't want, but still can train, all right? And even if it's not taekwondo or martial, well, I call boxing martial arts also, but if you just want to box, learn some boxing moves. So if someone comes in, all right, they throw a punch or they try to grab you, you're coming in with any kind of punch, and you're going to defend yourself. All right? It's the defense that I'm talking about. Not the offense, but the defense. And you could see how much fun I had with him. And I could understand. I tried to get him with every ounce of energy I had to have him do the 30-minute show. He got to 16 minutes, 17 minutes, and he had it. All right, he's lucky. I'm lucky he gave me that. We went home, we fed him, and told him what the great job he did. I had the DVD, gave it to my daughter. You watch it, and it just makes me laugh now. That's 2 years, and time goes by so fast. And now when he watches it, now he's 6 years old, and he was 4. Even he'll debate me on that. Maybe he thinks he's 8 now. I don't know. If I sit down right now and watch that with him, all right, when it does come on here, he's going to laugh. He's going to think it's funny that he did that to me. And maybe I'm going to have him back on the show very soon. And let's see what if I can get that half hour out of him. As I say, he's into all these sports and loves every minute of it. Any ball that he can grab, he wants to play it. He was always like that, always been like that. So let them do what they want. Let them excel, get in shape, and then get their friends in all these sports. That's what it's all about. Camaraderie, working out, getting balance, getting vision, learning what it takes to work out hard to get that goal. You'll be so happy you did. That's about all the time we had. I hope you enjoyed my show, because I know I did watching this. Till next time, train hard and have some fun.